Hey, what's going on, people? It's GCP De Silva here, and I'm playing on a map that not a lot of people know about, so I'm going to give you a minute to figure out what it is. Oh wait, just 1 second, it's Raid. This is overplayed so many times on YouTube for good reason, but check this out right quick. Bam, son! How about that C4 for that triple feed? That was amazing to start off the game. But I don't want to be talking about the gameplay. There was something yesterday, something last night that I watched that really bothered me and irritated me, as it should a lot of other people. Last night I was watching Game 2 of the NBA Finals between the San Antonio Spurs and Miami Heat, and there was one play in particular made by a player or athlete that really should not have happened. Now I'm talking about a superstar, and I say superstar in the right that the figurehead he holds in the world actually, or is known by his plays, his athleticism and everything, and arguably he is one of the greatest NBA players who plays in the game today. I'm talking about LeBron James. Now this guy, although I will not take anything away from him as a player, I will take this away from him and say that he is and has one of the ugliest personalities in the league, or could be even as an athlete. There is something, or there was something that he did from yesterday's game that should not have happened and made me lose the little respect that I already had for him. It took it all away. There was a play in particular, by the way, for those of you who watched yesterday's game, know exactly where I'm going with this. You know exactly what play I'm going to be talking about. And that is the play where he had that nasty block on Thiago Splitter from the San Antonio Spurs. What he did was significant after that play. Now there's no reason for any athlete, especially an athlete of his stature, to do what he did. And what he did was basically, after that amazing block, which I was like, all right, man, that's pretty cool. That takes a lot of skill, a lot of strength to do what he did. But instead of going back and hustling to the other side with his court and helping his teammates out, he stays there and showboats, makes a stupid facial expression that deserves a tight backhand to the face, is exactly what I felt like doing. He did that, relishing in the moment and boasting to the cameras of what an amazing play he just committed. Now, a person of integrity, a person of humility will not do what he just did. And that shows that he is not a humble person. A humble person, a humble athlete, someone who shows sportsmanship, someone who shows humility, will disregard what they did, regardless of how great it was, as amazing. The audience is there watching, your teammates are watching, your opponents are all watching. It's how you react to an amazing play that shows that you deserve respect, which I believe he does not deserve. After what he did, it just shows that he is very, very selfish. He does not deserve any sort of respect for any play that he commits, because he is going to boast and showboat and brag about everything that he does that in normal people's views deserves recognition. It really does. Now, if he did not do what he did, if he didn't showboat, if he didn't stay back and boast about what an amazing play he had, I would honestly take that into consideration as, you know, a great play. I already did when he did that, but I take that back now. The way I feel about it now is that, no, it wasn't an amazing play. It was not. Because it's how you react, how you show that you're above all of this attention, that you deserve what you're gonna get, and which is all of the cameras, all of the attention, basically. Although yes, he did get all the highlights, although yes, he did still get all the recognition, he does not deserve it. And I'm gonna expand past basketball for those of you who do not watch the NBA. If you're an athlete and you do something great where you just completely embarrass your opponents or opponent, or you just have a fantastic move that deserves recognition, There's no need for you to boast or brag about it. There is no absolute need for it. Everybody is going to notice, and they're going to give you that respect and attention that you deserve, whether you think that you deserve it or not. You know? And I guess I could give an example of Tim Duncan, who is on the San Antonio Spurs. One of the prime examples of humility in its finest form. He is an amazing player and doesn't get recognition for some of the things that he does because he doesn't boast or brag about what he does. So in essence, I just want to say that cockiness as a whole is not respectable. For those of you who see other people doing that and get attention for that, they don't deserve it. Don't think of them as superstars because they're not superstars in their own right. They don't deserve what they get. And honestly, people who are more humble, more able to handle the stardom, the attention, are the real winners, are the real people who deserve highlights. And that is my topic for today's commentary, something that I really wanted to focus on. Cockiness is not okay. And yeah. Alright guys, this is OGCP Da Silva, and I am signing off.